So you have these three magic questions that you talk about in your book that help product teams shift um, from focusing on outputs to focusing on outcomes. Would you mind sharing those with us?
Sure, sure. In the book, I write that they're the sort of the three essential questions when we're trying to be when we're trying to use outcomes to frame the problem. What are the user and customer behaviors that create value, right? And I mean that broadly: value for the user, value for the customer, value for us. What are the things people do that create value? How do we get people to do more of those? Second question: how do we get people to do more of those? And then the third question: how do we know we're right? And it's a little bit of a kind of a meta question, but it goes back to that uncertainty, right? It's and so um, and so using those three questions, getting your team talking about those three questions. They're very simple, and they're intentionally very simple. They're the sort of questions that you may look at them and go, well, those are obvious. But it's amazing how often we don't ask the obvious questions, right? So what are the behaviors that create value? How do we get people to do more of them? How do we know we're right? And just working through that cycle continuously, I find is very, simplifying and sort of powerful tool.